A heartbroken woman, unable to come to terms with the fact her brother died in vain. Families of British soldiers who lost their lives during the Iraq War say the findings of the Iraq War report has reopened their wounds.
That healing, that 11 and a half years I've worked for, I've gone back to that time when I learned that my brother had been killed. And there is one terrorist in this world that the world needs to be aware of, and his name is Tony Blair, the world's worst terrorist.
Britain lost 179 servicemen during the six-year invasion of Iraq. Hundreds more were injured in action. But many now believe the war was wrong and their loved ones were misled.
We were proud when our husbands, sons and daughters signed up to serve our country. We must use this, but we cannot be proud of the way our government has treated them. We must use this report to make sure that all parts of the Iraq war fiasco are never repeated again.
What more I want to find out is why Tony Blair lied to the British people and to the Parliament about weapons of mass destruction and as to why we went to war.
More than 500,000 people died in Iraq during the war, and 1 million more were displaced. And many people in Iraq say the country has been unable to recover.
Really, we suffered a lot. The Iraqi people had been, disturbed altogether, and millions of people now outside their homes, and millions had died, and the economy, and the chaos and everything, and no security. And the most dangerous issue of this decision is that the terrorism transferred from Iraq, being a focus, to the neighboring areas and to the international community.
Iraq is still struggling to keep itself together more than a decade after it was invaded. And many people there say it's facing an economic and humanitarian crisis with no end in sight. Sourav Roy, TRT World.